Many years ago, I attended a motivational seminar in Istanbul. The speaker was an Italian-American. I don't remember his name. He shared an inspirational story from his life with us. The story goes like this. This Italian used to live with his wife and 2 children in San Fernando Valley, a northern district of Los Angeles in Southern California. He was having a new house built in San Fernando Valley. The construction of the house was taking too long. The Italian got impatient and asked his contractor, why is the construction taking so long? I mean, it's been months and you're still digging this stupid hole. The contractor said, don't forget we live in California. We have strong earthquakes here. We have to spend a lot of time to build a strong foundation for the house if you don't want the house to come down in a big earthquake. The Italian was not convinced, but he had to comply. A few months later, the house was built, and he moved in to the house with his wife and children. Several months later, on February the 9th, 1971, at 6 o'clock in the morning, on a California winter, the sun hadn't risen yet, it was dark. His wife suddenly woke up in bed, screaming, wake up, quickly, what's happening, I don't know, where are the children, get the children, quick, what's happening? The house was shaking like crazy. They had been through earthquakes before, but this was a different one. The house could come down at any moment. I said, let's get out of the house. No, don't get out of the house, it's more dangerous outside. Get the children under the tape. Well, quickly, the house could come down at any moment. My God, what an earthquake. This was the San Fernando Valley, or the Silmar earthquake of 9th February 1971. 12 bridges on the South California freeway had collapsed onto the cars that were going in and killed the people in the cars. A hospital and a school had collapsed in San Fernando Valley. Roads had been split open. Gas pipelines had exploded and there were fires breaking out in various parts of Los Angeles. I mean, we know in Turkey, don't we, what happens when there are big earthquakes. We've had our share. Well, this was 6.6 on the Richter scale, 12 seconds, and 64 people died. Now, before you say, oh, come on, you told us this is a big earthquake. I mean, in Turkey we've had much bigger earthquakes where thousands of people died. Not so fast. Seismologists said that if this earthquake had lasted even 2 more seconds, just 2 more seconds, 14 seconds instead of 12 seconds, the Van Norman Dam that was overlooking the San Fernando Valley, which was severely damaged, would have completely collapsed and flooded San Fernando Valley. And the number of people that would have died would not have been 64, but 120,000. You heard right? 120,000 people would have died. Only 2 seconds. Fortunately, this did not happen. And what do you think happened to the Italian's house? Nothing. Nothing. It was standing firm. They were scared, but the house did not suffer any damage. And at that time, the Italian understood why the contractor had spent so much time building a strong foundation for the house. Two years after the San Fernando Valley earthquake, I went to Los Angeles to high school in 1973 and 1974 for my sophomore and junior years. The education system there was much more flexible than it was in Turkey. Students could choose their own lessons. I said, I want to have a good time here. I don't want to take any difficult lessons. I don't want to take physics, mathematics, or chemistry. So I had a good time. But then I came back to Ankara, to 10th Ankara College High School. There, I could not choose my own lessons. I had to take, in my senior year, advanced physics, advanced chemistry, and advanced mathematics. I didn't understand anything because I did not have a foundation in science and mathematics because I had not taken those classes in the US. One day, in Ted Anchor College in the math class, I asked the question to the teacher. He said, "Rasih, you gotta be kidding me. We had this last year, you shouldn't be asking this question." Before I had the chance to answer, somebody, a student in class, said, "Hocam, Rasih daha yeni Amerika'dan geldi, temeli yok." Rasih just came from America, he doesn't have a foundation. Oh, I made a reputation in Ted Anchor College High School. For the guy who just came from America, whose English was fantastic, but who sucked in chemistry, mathematics, and physics. Everybody was saying, "Rasih temeli yok, Rasih temeli yok. Rasih doesn't have a foundation." I had to do something quickly about this. My mother found 3 private teachers, one for physics, chemistry, and mathematics. With them, we built the foundation in science and mathematics that I was lacking. And then I was able to understand the advanced science and math classes. I got good grades and graduated with an honors degree from Ted Anchor College. But I would not have been able to do that had we not gone back and built a foundation in science and mathematics with the private teachers. One year ago, I started taking Cuba salsa lessons in Istanbul, and I still do. In the beginning, our teacher said, "Now it's easy, but in a few months' time we will get to the advanced class. If you don't build a strong foundation in Cuba salsa, you're going to have difficulties." I said, it's not enough to come to the Cuba salsa lessons and to the parties. You have to do the basic steps I showed you at home. You have to watch the lessons that we videotape. And you have to, what else did she say? Oh, yes. You have to watch the videotapes and listen to a lot of salsa music so that your ear will get used to it. I ignored all that advice. And the time came, several months later, to the advanced classes. Now the man is supposed to lead the woman in the dance. Now the reverse was happening. The girls were starting to lead me because I didn't understand the advanced dances. Why? Because I had ignored my teacher's advice to build a strong foundation by concentrating on the basics. I said to my teacher, "Take me out of the Cuba salsa advanced classes and put me into the intermediate class." She said, "Okay." And she also let me take the basic Cuba salsa class all over again. Finally, I was able to build a strong foundation in Cuba salsa and started enjoying and understanding the advanced dances. Not only that, but I was also able to lead even the best dancing girls in the parties. And they also started enjoying dancing with me. My dear friends, whatever we want to develop, any skill, a business, a romantic relationship, don't do the stupid mistakes I did. Build the foundation first. Now you might say, "This is obvious. I mean, why are you telling this?" Yes, but what do? Most of the time we try to go kestirme, don't we? We try to shortcut cheat the system, and we try to skip the foundation, and we want to go advanced. But you will have problems once you advance if you don't build a strong foundation first. And if you haven't built it already, go back and build a strong foundation and build a strong castle onto it. If you want to succeed in a romantic relationship, you have to build it on a strong foundation of honesty and trust. And if you don't want your business coming down in an economic crisis, you have to build it on a strong foundation of integrity. Whatever you do, if you want to improve in public speaking, or if you want to improve your English, you cannot skip building a strong foundation. If you haven't done that already, make it a 2019 revolution. Go back, build a strong foundation, and then advance. If you do that, You will build a strong castle on top of it, and you will be unstoppable. Have a wonderful 2019.